Hey guys, how's everybody doing? You guys already know it's Granna, so that means it's kitchen talk time. So let's just hop into it. Okay. Happy October. Today is the first day of October. I hope everybody's day has started out great. Uh Several birthday shout outs. So anyone that's enjoying a birthday or having a birthday this month, I hope you have the best birthday there is. I have nieces that has birthdays. I have nephews that have birthdays. I have a best friend that's celebrating her birthday this month. And of all the birthdays in the month of October, I have my hubby. I have Dad, aka Greg, will be celebrating his birthday this month. So let's just get all the birthdays out there, okay? Anniversaries, anything that you're celebrating that's special to you this month, happy, okay? All right, guys, y'all know I'm really just kind of sick and tired of talking about this, but it's still stuff popping up on social media and everything, so I just figured I'd just go ahead and hop into it one more time. Okay. Diddy, everybody knows Sean Diddy Combs was arrested for, all these allegedly charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and all this kind of stuff that he's had going on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I could clearly be mistaken, he's, as far as I know, he's still in jail. I wasn't able to find anything saying that he's gotten out. When he was arrested about 2 weeks ago now, allegedly he put $50 million on the table for his bond, and the judge denied it. And he had to stay. He's still in there as far as I know. I don't know, allegedly. Okay, so now I've been seeing a lot of things popping up on social media about 50 Cent, which is Curtis Jackson, doing a documentary on P. Diddy, allegedly, on I guess laying out like a timeline of all this, when all this stuff started happening and going and taking place and all this kind of stuff. So he's supposed to be working with Netflix, I believe, to do this documentary on Diddy, on P. Diddy. So I don't know if I will or won't watch it when it actually comes out, because I feel like, and I'm just going to be straight up blunt with you guys, I feel like it's a bunch of bull crap, because everybody, and I've seen other rappers and entertainers and different people, putting their 2 cents in and saying what they feel. And, a lot of the rappers that I've seen basically been saying that what Diddy has done allegedly does not reflect on all rappers. It has nothing to do with all rappers. He just a screwed up person and all this kind of stuff. So they're trying to pull that darkness off of that shadow that's over the shadows of other rappers, and letting people know that it ain't got nothing to do with just the rap hip hop cultural period. It's not, what Diddy has allegedly done has nothing to do with it. It's not, all hip hop artists are not into crazy stuff like that. Okay. So that's what the most of them, the different hip hop entertainers been saying. I don't know why 50 Cent is really going in and wanting to do this document on him, other than getting paid off of Diddy's misfortunes. I don't know really why, because I don't even think they're buddy. I think they've already had been dissing each other and having issues with each other anyway. So I don't know, like I said, I might watch it if it actually happens and all that. But like I said, my thing is, all this is a bunch of bullcrap, because if all these people now coming out, making comments and saying things, if they knew this stuff was going on, and I'm not even talking about the racketeering. I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm talking about the sexual abuse against women's sex trafficking. I'm talking about those things. I'm talking about that kind of stuff. If anyone in his camp or anyone that was affiliated with Diddy knew this stuff was going on, why the hell didn't you say something about it then? That's the thing that bothers me. People wait years and years and years for this stuff to come out. And, you know, most of the time, like they say, like the old people say, what happens in the dark will eventually come to light, okay? So when they sit back and they're witnessing all this stuff that's going on with these powerful people, and they don't say anything, or they don't speak up or say nothing, then when it comes out, you know, they want to jump to their own defense. They really not defending the person that's being accused of or being charged with any of these allegations. They're trying to clear themselves, especially if they know they've been affiliated with this person. I mean, there was a whole list on social media of different people that has gone to these parties that Diddy has thrown throughout the years. And I mean, I'm talking about some big time name people was called out as at attending these parties and being a part of some of the stuff that was going on. So, you know, those people or anyone that they have threw out their names of, you know, have came, you know, some have spoken, some have not. And the ones that has is pretty much saying, look, they had nothing to do with that, and either they was too young and they didn't know what was going on, or they was old enough where they just like, nope, I'm not doing that, I'm not dealing with that. That's what they're saying now, you know, basically trying to clear themselves. But, you know, my thing, if they was a part of it and they sit back and watched any of this stuff that was going on and they did nothing about it, then they're just as much to blame, and they're gonna have to deal with that, you know, with themselves and their own conscience and their own self. Within their own self, they're gotta deal with that. So, you know, that's my thing. Whoever, you know, you got a heart and your conscience is gonna eat you up behind any of the things that if you may have did or may contributed by not speaking up, trying to, you know, stop all this stuff from happening. It's just crazy. That's my thing. It's just being honest with yourself. If you're a part of it, even if you just witness it and you did not speak up, you know, just, hey, you know, I did witness some stuff and I should have said something, instead of now you're trying to just jump in with this defense, you know, because whatever Diddy did, then he should be held accountable for. If it's proven that he did these things, and some of those things we have actually seen on tape ourselves, so we know he did it, he should be held accountable. All of it, the racketeering, the sexual trafficking, whatever. Yes, now, you know, people, you know, are saying he was a good father, and that part could absolutely be true. Being a great father or a great parent can have nothing to do with other parts of your life or the way you act in other ways. So I'm not saying he wasn't a good father or was a good father. I don't know. I don't know this man personally. I know he has talked a lot about his children. He has, you know, had a lot of public time when he got his whole family, his children with him, and he's, you know, making sure that they're surrounding him and they're seeing some of the good things that come out of being in the position that he's in. So I'm not saying he's not a bad father and anything like that, but just because you're a great father or you're a great mother, that doesn't mean that there's other aspects of your life that you're not living the best that you should, or you're doing things that you know that's not right. Whether you're doing them to make the life better or you're doing them for pleasure or whatever it is, those things, if they're not the right thing, then you have to be held accountable for doing those things. And that can outweigh your parenting. You know, your great father over here, we see that, but you're over here doing this kind of stuff. So that's gonna outweigh the good as far as you being a parent. You know, I hate it for his children. They have to see this and experience this and go through this on TV, just as they did when he was in the limelight. You know, they got to enjoy that part of it and go through that part of it. Of course, I don't wish any ill on any child. No one's child should have to go through any of this kind of stuff. But that's a part of being in the public eye. It's a you know, it's a tick-a-tacker, you know, it's a tick-for-tack, and it's, you know, it's not balanced. It's never going to be balanced, because no matter how much you try to do good over here, if you're over here not doing so good, then the not so good usually going to outweigh the good. That's the way people are going to look at it, and that's the way they're going to take it. Okay, so I hope his kids can handle this. I pray God give them the strength to come through this, and they're, of course, you know, be there to support their father, who would not want their children to be there to support them. You know, if I was in any type of situation, of course, I would want my family, my children to support me and everything. And yeah, but you know, all this other stuff and all these other people that's trying to sit back and make money off of this situation, I don't know if that's good or bad, but you know, you got to think. You got to think. Just because he's in this situation right now, because he had got to the point where he was so powerful that certain people or people around him felt like he could not be touched, and now we see that can very much happen to anyone. The ones that's out here trying to profit or out here still throwing these stones. You need to be careful because it can come around, it can double back, it can double back. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I don't know none of these folks. I ain't got no dog in this fight or anything, so I don't know any of them. But I'm just saying. Okay, all right. That's it. Like I said, I'm not going to have a whole, you know, long conversation about it. That's just how I feel about it. If the document that 50 Cent is working on comes out on Netflix and you guys want happen to check it out, we can come back and talk about that later if it happens or not. We can or we can't. Really, you know, it's really okay with me. Because like I said, it's just, to me, it's like just a waste of someone's, it's just a waste, okay? But all right, so that's it. Guys, have a great day. Granna's about to get up out of here, and I'm going to get with you guys next time around.